Good morning, everybody. RV living with the geezer. And I wasn't really going to do a video today. I was going to show you that last one from Graham that I've got at Fireman's Park. But I got out here to the park this morning, and last night, I mean, it really cooled off. It's like almost 10 o'clock in the morning right now, and it's like 65 degrees. It's just a beautiful, beautiful day. One of those days you feel like you could just come out here and walk 20 miles, you know. I've been walking for a while. I'm going to try to walk 45 minutes to an hour this morning. But yeah, blue skies, nice little breeze blowing. And got kids are out here practicing over there. That's a team that Sonny was on last year. So I guess they're starting their fall league softball. That would be like 12 years old and under. So looks like he's got his whole team out here. But, anyway, yeah, just taking me a nice walk on Sunday morning. Just wanted to just talk about a couple of things. I sort of drifted away from promoting other channels. I want to get back in the habit. I'm just get myself in the habit of doing that every now and then, not every video. But there's a couple of channels that I've been watching that are, one of them's pretty new. And in that Graham video the other day on Fireman's Park, I mentioned that he did it's Todd Saw, ToddsAw. And I think I said in that video of mine on the Fireman's Park in Graham, I don't want to mix you all up. I think it was Todd, I said Toddster Saw, but the name of his channel is Todd Saw. And I'll leave a link to that particular video of that Fireman's Park in Brenham, because that was really good. And he's done a couple of other really good ones since then on he throws in a lot of history, okay? And yeah, check his channel out. And then let's see, Life with Misty. I believe that I'll leave a link for her. She's a gal that lives here in Texas, South Texas, I believe, and has a family, and she works. And she used to do a lot of lives. She sort of that takes up a lot of time, so doesn't do as many of those. But she does a lot of cooking videos, which I like. And something really neat right now, what she's doing she calls it shelf timber, like September, shelf timber. And what she's doing is trying to use up, she's frugal. You know, she's got a family to raise, and, you know, her husband and her, and they make the most of what they have. So what she's doing is using up things on her shelves. And she can come up with some great simple concoctions, you know, to feed the family. And her goal right now is to spend, for this month, to spend like $30 a week on groceries. Which, if you can do that I think she has, I don't know if she has one son or two sons, but, and a husband and herself. So that would be either 3 or 4 people. If you can get by on $30 a week in new groceries and clean off your shelves, you know, that would give you a pretty good savings for that 1 month. So that's not a bad idea at all. You know, and things do age and go out of date too. So some things you do want to get out of your freezer, or, you know, before they freeze or burn. So I believe that's Life with Misty. And I'll leave both of those links. But yeah, I just wanted to, we're back here in the back part of the park. Of course, there's that big old pecan tree. Look at these skies. Not a cloud, guys. Not a cloud. Man, we had a storm blow through here the other night. I was at home. Dixie alerted me to it. She was beating on my door of my trailer trying to get in because she freaks when there's thunder. So I opened the door up, and those rotten trees by my trailer, the winds were blowing about 60 miles an hour. I'm not exaggerating. Those trees were swaying bad. So I got the dogs, ran next door, and got all three of them inside the house and myself. And yeah, and it passed through in, I'm not kidding you, it was gone in like 10 minutes. It rained real hard. The wind, it blew all their patio furniture around, you know. I guess it was the front edge of this cool front that's come in. This is the little farm here that has the longhorns. I've already made one lap back through here. I haven't seen them this morning. So, yeah, it looks like somebody cut this all the way around this right of way. But, yeah, it's pretty back here. And not a soul except that ball team over there, which I love, watching the girls, you know. But, yeah, and update on my buddy Dennis. He's still in the hospital. I guess he's in Corpus, and he's probably going to be getting out pretty quick. And they're getting getting him all back in shape. I won't even get into, you know, if you want to catch up, watch his videos. I've been running his playlist, so you can do that to help him out. And then, of course, I come out here, and I usually, when I walk in the mornings, I turn comment call on from Rusty, and he's looking at, he says he's got a contract working on some more property. So I think it's in Fort Davis. I'm just guessing, but from what he said. And I'll tell him one thing. It gets cold, and I lived in Alpine and Fort Davis for off and on 6 years. Back and forth, and I'll be out there again, Lord willing. But it gets cold in Fort Davis. But the only thing about Fort Davis that's good in the winter is if you're in town, it's down in a canyon, and the mountains block the wind off. So you're not getting beat up by wind. He's in Calgeezer. His RV is sitting right out in the flat, open. There's not a mountain within, 5 miles of him. And it's windy over there all the time. But Fort Davis and Alpine, Fort Davis is just as high as Denver, Colorado. So let me tell you, Rusty, it gets cold in Fort Davis in the wintertime. If it ain't no Miami Beach, But all right, guys, I just wanted to show you what a beautiful day. I'm taking advantage of it because it's early September, and this time last year we were still getting temperatures 104 and 105 up here. And I looked at the long range forecast, and in 8 or 10 days it's going to be up in the mid 90s again. So I'm just taking advantage of this beautiful weather while it's here and getting my miles in. We'll be talking to you later. One more video on Graham, and then we'll go on to something bigger and better. Stick with me, guys, and check those 2 channels out, Todd Saw and Life with Misty. Stay blessed, stay positive, keep your health, whatever you do, and talk to the Lord a little bit. Today's Sunday. Adios. Bye-bye.